I forgot to transfer a thing. I forgot to transfer a piece of work from my laptop to like something. That's why I'm currently mindly delayed, because I'm having to do that. I think everything's working either way, but well. Let's see. Let's see how this goes. Am I working? I'm working. Hello, hi, howdy, Bora, pronoun, or nos with the. How's it all going, guys? How y'all doing? I see a couple people already in chat. What's up? Hiya, Bronze. Well, hiya, lady, and well done for getting the cookie. Welcome, welcome. Well, I guess my dad for a bit. Great. Cole, hi and good night. Nos with that. I hope you do sleep well if you ever see this. Boom, get fathered. Hiya, Bunny. Hiya, Talia. Hiya, Mazuko. Oh boy. Who's already in chat? Oh boy. Let me at least take the other hat off. I'm not having two hats. How could I be so greedy? 2 hats? I could not. I could never. Now 3 hats. 3 hats ain't so bad. 2 hats. 2 hats is just absolutely deplorable. Head pats on the other hand. Head pats are great. So just let me... I am not prepared in the slightest. I've been doing stuff before I got on. How's your day going? The day didn't go too bad over here, thank you very much. How's it all going with you guys? Also, hold on, I have to work off the laptop for a second because I forgot to transfer something to the Google. No, yeah, the Google. The Google? Google? The Googles. The Google. I am currently in a state. Unless I'm not in a state. No, I am in a state. No, this is correct. I am indeed in a state. Hi, Hina. How's it going? How you doing? Hina, it's all good, hon. If you do need to sleep, go sleep, alright? If you do need to sleep, just go and rest, I promise you. Just hold the honkies a second. I just woke up, no biggie. Oh. Tal's just still trying to get shot. Open another thing. Where is it? Is it this one? Look, it's a 1 in 6 chance, okay? It's a 1 in 6. I think this is the one that I did like the drafts on. Yes, I did. There it is. And then it's yes, fine. That should be okay. There we go, I can actually go into full-on streamer mode. Because I should have done that earlier, but I couldn't because I didn't realise that. I thought I had like it saved, because instead of working on my essay stuff, because I'm still having to do like testing and bits, I'm gonna try and do the creative side a bit today. Just got back from work, I'm a bit tired. Oh boy. As long as you get some rest, okay? As long as you get like some actual rest, maybe some carrot cake and some coffee and some good old relaxing times. Am I still too big again? Or am I? No, I don't know. I'm very bad with like sizing this thing. There we go. Oh, coffee sounds good right now. I mean, coffee sounds alright. I have like this because I'm back in like the other place, I now have a coffee machine which has these like coffee pods. They're not like the ones you'd get from a proper machine-y mabobby. It's more of a thing of, oh yeah, here's the milk, here's the coffee, you just do that. And there's one that I have that's a toffee nut latte. Not gonna lie, ain't that bad. Ain't that bad in the slightest. Right. W coffee machine. I do have a normal coffee machine, actually. Oh, I've got a funny story about coffee machines, to be honest. I know exactly what you mean. Yeah. I do. Yeah, I actually have a funny story about coffee machines, which is, despite me... Okay, first of all, why am I in the timeout bucket? Squirrel. Squiggle, why am I in the timeout bucket? This is not nice. Second of all, hi squirrel, how's it going? How you doing? Hey Dad, hi Hades, how's it going? How you doing? Why not? I mean, you ain't wrong, but still. Oh my god, you guys. But yes, funny story about coffee machines, because we have that one here. When I moved to a university, and I moved in with the loveliest girls I could possibly imagine. Had like a slight toxic roommate. That toxic roommate moved out after like quite a while. So for the rest of the time we were there, we were free. There was just 3 of us, and two out of 3 of us were using that other roommate's coffee machine for a while. So it was like one of those ones where you could put the coffee in the little doohickey, and you'd be able to do that and froth the milk, all that good stuff. And they would make like coffees out of that every morning. When that roommate moved out, that coffee machine also went with her. So we were having to think, how are we going to get a new coffee machine? Well, I really didn't think about it because I didn't drink coffee in the mornings. And if I did, it'd be cold because I don't really deal with hot too often in the mornings. I don't know why, I've just never been like a hot drink sort of person. But we ended up finding one, I think off Facebook Marketplace for like 15 quid, which is decent for a discount coffee machine, which is just basically you put the thing in to make the coffee, and there's like a little nozzle for the milk frother on the side. And so it's like, okay, £5 each towards this coffee machine. You know, this coffee machine that I'm never going to use. So we do it. And then for the next year, one of the roommates wasn't living with us, so that coffee machine ended up staying with just 2 of us. And again, I didn't use it. It was myself, that roommate who paid for it, and another roommate. And it was like, okay, great. So those 2 are using it. That's fine. We're getting use out of it. When we moved out of that place, it was just myself and the other roommate who didn't pay for it. But the thing is, the roommate who did, she had to go back home to her own, like, country. And she was like, I can't pack this anywhere. Do you mind just taking it? So I was like, sure, I guess I paid towards it. And so, for this, like, year, I have currently got the coffee machine that I only paid 1/3 to. And I don't even use it. Like, if people need to use it, I'll just bring it out and do that. Like, with the roommate that I was living with, like, for this year, because she needed a new coffee machine because the other one wasn't working for her. I'm just like, okay, you can just use mine, I guess. And so, because she liked that one. So, had that out for, like, that year. Did I end up making a coffee out of it a single time? Did I? Hell. I think I've only attempted to make a coffee out of using that machine once. And that wasn't even for me, that was for Dad Keeler. Thanks, Appel's been collecting international friends since day 1. Well, here's the thing. When I first went to uni, the first person who reached out to me was my first roommate, which was the sweetest Italian girl you could ever meet. Like, that was my first interaction. Hello, pal. Hello, chat. How we all doing? Hi, Zamiel. I'm not doing too bad. How's it all going? How y'all doing? How's the conquering going? Italians? Yeah, Italian. My roommate for like 3 years for my undergraduate was Italian. I was eating the good pasta. Look, that girl. She was giving me all sorts of tips and tricks. And it was also really fun to watch like Eurovision with her for 3 years straight. So that's how I know a couple tiny bits and pieces about like some Italian stuff. Yes, that is... I need to actually do a thing. Hold on. Now, if this works, which it does, great. To be fair, she made like a lot of different pastas, and I'd see how she did it. It was... I've got so many like funny stories about like about her, but she was an absolute gem, honestly. I wouldn't have wished for a better roommate. Especially since during my first year, because she didn't have any sort of like cooking utensils and I did, I was just like, she would ask me consistently, could she use them? And it got to a point where, I think, we'd only known each other for a couple of weeks, but I just wrote like a small letter on her birthday being like, hey, here is written permission. You can use my stuff. I don't care. And I think she kept that and all, which was like, oh. Because I genuinely didn't mind at the time. Also, hi Neo, how's it going? How you doing, Cooper? Depends which specific conquest you're asking about. Although it's almost time for bed. Nah, it's alright. It's alright. You go get some sleep, okay? I wish for you having nothing but the best of dreams. Yeah, I guess I am a Moogle for a bit, Cooper. Why am I in timeout though? I was going to show you like a new thing that I got from John, but I will do that later. I'm doing good. How about you? I'm doing alright over here. Just about to get some work done. No. Yep. And somebody else. Soon, there's still time, but thank you. But hi, Faith. How's it going? How you doing? Well, you didn't laugh enough last stream. What do you mean I didn't laugh enough last stream? That was the whole point. Well, if you mean the last stream, as in the actual you laugh, you lose, then, that's the whole point. If you mean the stream, yesterday, I don't want to talk about it. Father, when is propaganda merch coming? Okay, propaganda merch, I need to talk about that. I'll just be adorable as always. To expect you, I need much need to sleep. I didn't catch us. That's okay. It's fine. Okay, as for merch, I need to double check something quickly. I nap for 5 hours, just as long as you do get some rest, okay? As much as you nap for 5 hours, still just make sure that you don't overdo it. I'm just gonna... I need to double check something quickly. Why don't pirates take a shower before they walk the plank? They just wash up on shore. I've seen you around so much today that I thought you definitely hadn't slept. Oh my. Squirrels been everywhere. Okay, so if people in the server already are aware, I currently have a poll going on. I put it too long because the amount of responses I already have. I'm still gonna leave it for like the time though, but I put a poll up for what sort of merch people would want to see. Squirrels been everywhere. Just like a squirrel. Well, I do have the book, if needed. To be fair, not as much Cole. True, Cole's everywhere. But Cole's gone to sleep now, so at least we know that he is resting. My obligatory, okay, my 2 obligatory things. One, I'm going to talk about the merch. I'm currently looking at the results for the merch thing so far. So bookmarks are currently winning at the moment. Why aren't some people good at puns? They keep pondering about it. Yes, bookmarks are currently winning. Plushies and hoodies are currently joint second. I need to know who in the hell decided that joint third was stickers and Rent a Librarian. Which one of y'all decided that Rent a Librarian needed to be voted upon? That was a meme. No Rent a Pal, time to riot. But once that wasn't me. No, that's fine. Well, like, who didn't vote for London Librarian? You can vote. You can vote multiple options. Yeah, you can vote multiple options. Librarian. The thing is, if I'm gonna do Rent a Librarian, it's not gonna win because people have voted bookmarks now. So I might just stick with that. But if we're doing Rent a Librarian, I would literally just how many get chosen? Well, I'm only making one merch. I'm only making one merch. I want to vote for Plushie. You can still vote for Plushie. This is just to give me an indicator as to what people want at the moment. Because the one that gets the top first, that's what I'm making first. And then any other time, I get, I have to do the +1 to merch thing. I will re-roll and make another. Wait, I missed what was Rent a Librarian. So it started off as a meme of like me saying like, oh yeah, we could just rent a librarian or something because of like Rent a Girlfriend. But then I ended up thinking about what the cycle would be of what would happen if I were to do that. And I thought maybe it would be like, you know, like those not subscriptions, but like those websites where you can like rent people to play games with. I've offered my kidney to rent a librarian. Don't off. No. No. Oh, Void Rain, welcome on in. You want me to say the thing? The thing might not be too interesting. It is. You probably didn't expect that being the thing, did you? But welcome on in. It's a pleasure to meet you. You can rent friends. Yeah. Yeah, you can actually. It was kind of like, I had like the idea of it being, you just rent me out either for like a free pair of helping hands. So if you need something reading, or if you want like an audiobook, or just like company. Or if you have like a project going on and you need somebody to be there and you need it at like short notice, that would be something, because I tend to be quite free majority hours of the day. Go to Japan, you can even rent family. But I have a family. You can have another family. You can have 2. You could have 3. I saw the Rent-A-Mom. Oh, Wondering, thank you so much for the follow. Welcome to the archives officially. The membership's at the front desk. It is an absolute pleasure to meet you. Pal helps me make a resume. I mean, I'm happy to like offer them, but for some reason, if you want me to monetize me offering to do stuff, then be my guest, I guess. Subbed before follow. Oh, that's actually quite funny, to be honest. That's actually very funny, to be honest. Now that I think about Rent a Librarian, I'm thinking about the random guy that's recently bid 500k to play games with Pokemon. Yeah, that's what. Yeah, that seems about right. I don't know. It's just that's. I mean, get it, I guess. Okay, it's at 69 votes now. Sorry. The votes got 69. Nice. That poor lost soul. 500k just play games with Pokemon. Please tell me it's for charity at least. Okay, whichever of you tech nerds spent 50k. Oh boy. Look, if they can afford it, then they might as well. Just quickly, yeah. Just put that there quickly. Charity for Pokemon and a boyfriend. Oh boy. Okay, that makes it ever so slightly better. Okay, but yep. Yeah, I had no idea. I knew for a fact it was going to be like a safe for work thing, definitely. So that's why that's why like Rent a Librarian is just a meme. I wasn't expecting it to actually get votes. I thought it was just gonna be like, yeah, memes. But no, I think bookmarks are gonna be winning by the end of this anyway, which we can do. PSA for all tech nerds, it's cheaper to go to Japan multiple times to drift than the 500k. Right. Okay, let's actually get the work done. Bookmarks like they are. Yeah, buddy. It could be for Evo, and I'd still say that's too much. Yay, that's it. That's the wrong tab. Nope. I'm missing a tab. This is not good. Why am I missing a tab? This is the tab I am currently needing. Let's do that. And then I can flick to this one. And then that should be alright because it doesn't have anything on there that's going to dox me. Correct. 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 I am a smart cookie, did you know? On what ground did the police arrest the devil? They got him out of possession. Person, welcome on in. How's it going? How you doing? Okay, let's do that. Okay, there's the work. Well, we're back onto the AI shenanigans, guys. I actually need to tweak thingy on here. Hold on. Boop. Let's see, is that gonna work? That's gonna work, that's fine. Okay, so instead of doing like my normal essay stuff, I'm gonna do my like letters instead. So just trying to get more of that established because I have like too many thoughts and none. Literally watching an episode of Police Interceptors right now. So it was well timed. Wow, psychic. You just started. Yeah, I've just started. Okay. Wait, am I going behind chat again? Yes, I am. That's good. That's a good thing. You know what? Hold on. I'm gonna show for cozy. You know, the random guy gave me a restaurant rogue. Ooh. Actually, before I start, I want to show you the cozy thing that I got John to make me. Because I want to be cozy while I do my studies. So hold the phones. It's not gonna look, like, entirely perfect, but it looks so cozy. Okay, I think that's working. And then I can't challenge you. I'd rather not be challenged to chess, thank you very much. Holding the phone. So cute. Thank you! Cozy. I actually really want... I do have a penguin onesie. I can send you, like, the penguin onesie if you want, because I have one. Hello, madam. Hi, Alex. How's it going? How you doing? Put it in. John's doing amazing work. He is. Put it on the throne. Yeah, put a onesie on the throne. Just use the throne for the onesie. I'm doing good. I'm glad to hear, Alex. It's actually not a bad idea. Nah, yeah, go put it on the throne. I just realized my music's not working. Hold on. I ran out of music. No. Let's do it like that. Let me add this one on there too, and I should be good. Okay. Work's been piling up non-stop the past week, but now I'm here and I'm here gaming. I'm glad. I'm really glad to hear that. This is the first legit suggestion of what to put on Throne. And this is why I ask, because you never know what to like put on there. It's weird. Yesterday you agreed for a chess match in between a work. Well, I said if I am not too busy with the work. I'd rather not if I'm going to be like in the zone. That reminds me, I need to buy a Charmander onesie. I do have a Pikachu onesie, to be honest, but I do want to get another like Pokemon one. Because I got like this Pikachu one years ago. I don't know if I still have it. Yeah, but a 1.8k table with no crowdfunding on it. I have like a 3k throne I could put on there. Someone's recommended to me. Onesie party for everyone. Yes. Yes, yes. How many therapists has changed a light bulb? Only one, but the light bulb has the one to change. I love that. What's that specific onesie brand that's expensive but super comfy again? Oh no, there's a couple of them actually. Woody. That should be it. Woody. I need To be fair, getting like an Udi would be good. I have one, so I've seen like girls walk out of the house with Udis on, because it's just better to go to the shops in an Udi than just not. Perfect for cold space Australia. Okay, then I'm not. Wait, why are you not putting one on? Save your money. You know what? Nah, fair point. Fair point. She would buy it for you. Oh my goodness, Phil 007 Philian. Thank you so much for the follow. Welcome to the archives. The membership's at the front desk. Welcome on in. It's a pleasure to meet you. Thank you so much for the lurk anyway, person. Huelva Amitro. Now put it on the throne. Faith, there's going to be peer pressure at some point. Put it on the throne. It's okay, I can get you a gift regardless. I just had a really good idea. Oh no. Oh no, the chaotic kindness has begun. I feel like I need to zoom this in slightly for me. Wait, hold on. Continuous 1v1. Whoever loses each round needs to put something on their throne. I would do that. Okay, Faith, I would do that. Simple as. I would do that so easily. Just be over here while this goes on. I will sit that one out. My throne is good enough, I think. While I'm down. Challenge me to something like at least easy. Although the uwu keyboard that Faith... I mean, look, Hina, you put that on your throne, I am automatically going to buy you that because I did the same thing to Faith. I think of a list of 20 items, so much for study stream. No, I'm still studying. You know, something easy like RBS, Connect 4. Look, it's fine. Oh. Yeah, no, if you put it on there, I'm buying it for you. I bought Faith his. How much is it? I can still buy it myself. No. Hina. Don't you trust me, Hina? I wouldn't do anything bad. I have to lurk around your thrones. Nah, you don't need to. You don't need to. My throne's got nothing. Hey, Hina, put it on your throne. I promise Pal won't buy it for you. She won't have the chance. Trying to put $1 million. Nah. Actually, that would be funny. How's your project going? It's not going too badly. My brain's currently not been doing too well with it, but I've not been doing too bad with it, thank you very much. Who was the roundest knight in King Arthur's court? Circumference. We're back on do night routine. No worries, Hina, you take care, okay? I'm very conflicted because I feel really hot but also really cold at the same time, so I'm currently having to test the water at the moment with how I'm doing because I don't know how I'm supposed to be feeling today. But it's fine. Hey, love you all. Love you too. Oh shucks. Faith, I'll be lurking in your thrones. We can't afford my 1.8. Actually, hold on. I need to check your throne. Hold on. Sorry, I need to check your 1.8 like thing. Also, why is the Sphere 59% funded? Like the hell? Why does it need to be funded? It doesn't. That's the answer. Checking. Oh, that's a nice table. Don't sweat the spiel stuff. Look, if I ever get that spiel, that propaganda that John made with like that he made yesterday, that's me. That'd be me. Also, cool cool. 1 second. Faith, I need to just quickly put some bank details in. I'll get you that table. Eventually something will be on. Mayhaps one day I can get something for you. Okay, 1 sec. I just need to put some bank details in. I just need to transfer some money too, and then I can get that table. Hold on. Pal taking extra instead. Yeah, but table! But table! I'm kidding. I'm kidding. I would not. I'm a little too broke than I'd care to admit. I'd rather not. Actually, I say that. I don't even know how to explain it. I want to do it for the meme, but I don't want to do it because I don't. It's just funny. Okay, should be fine. Table. $20 table does 99% of the same thing. Yes. But have you considered bougie table? Have you considered bougie table, bougie life? Plus I want to find out how the table would get packaged to you. It's not even bougie. It's worth a try. Also, hi Art, how's it going? How you doing? This is legitimately a $300 tabletop. Plus 50 for the legs for my kiss better. It's still quite funny, to be honest. Okay, so I'm just trying to think of how because again, I have another tab up on how, like, with ChatGPT on it, just to make sure I know I'm speaking in the right language, and the right language being, digital. Hey Faith, why do you have a wired mouse on Throne? How about a community goal for adding stuff to Pal's Throne? I mean, that's the punishment wheel. It should be the wireless version. It's the wired version, dude. It's the wired version. You know what? Never mind. No, leave it on there. I'm buying you the wired version of the mouse. No, I don't want it. I hate wires. Yes, but have you considered revenge for all the cute stuff? What kind of felines can bowl? Alley cat. Did someone say no, I didn't say it. I didn't say it. Actually, hold on. So punishment wheel, right? How about we do this? Because people have told me off before for potentially denying stuff. If I end up denying when a cute season is in effect, I have to, and people will catch me on it, I have to spin the wheel as punishment. How's that sound? Because I finally have, like, a punishment wheel that we can just add to. I mean, that sounds like a freebie, I'll take it. Hey, I haven't been that bad. I don't deny it. I just get annoyed. But it's always cute season with you, pal. Why? Why? Also, you put the emote. Thank you. I'm free! I'm free! I'm free! I don't have to, like, use the blushing anymore. Yeah, that's right. It'll be forever cute. Well, joke's on you. I'm able to survive. Considering I only had 10 laughs and one of them happened to simply be because you needed to go to sleep, I think I could do it. Anyway, we never established what was simply, like, rejecting. I just said if I rejected the claims, deflecting wasn't there. So I could still deflect all I liked. Thank you very much. I know what I'm doing. You never specified anything else. I don't mind it's a freebie. It's not a freebie if I'm not gonna like do anything. Again, I still need to add more to the punishment wheel anyway. So it's not, it's just there. What do you call a fake dad? A faux pas. That's so good. A faux pas. A gentle reminder. I'm proud of you, son. Let's just use this one. Continue. I just need that. Hold on, I just need why does ChatGPT want my birthday? It's odd. I'm either signing with like a different account just to make sure that if it accidentally shows on screen, then I'm not so stuffed. But why does ChatGPT want my birthday? Man, the version 2 and version 3 versions of my mouse doesn't have an extra buttons on the right side of the mouse. Do you need the extra buttons on the right side of the mouse? Bronze, why did you send me on this mouse hunt? I need all the buttons. We can arrange that. We can arrange buttons. Okay. More buttons. How many buttons do you need? Faith? Yes. We need to push them all. Let me just go with an... Hold on. Super useful whenever I need macros without rebinding any keys. You know what? Fair point. What's up? Me with my G502 since the very first until the latest one. 5 extra buttons, total of 4 G502s. Wow. Okay. Huh. So I'm just getting an entire list of what ChatGPT. This is fun to learn. Okay, fine. You know how they do like headers for ChatGPT? So I have 2 of them now, being like, one of them is just that trying to write a letter as if it were a human, and then the other one is basically, it just says human requires AI assistant. And I'm just like, I just want to learn about him. I don't need like the actual assistant. I just need to know how you write. Sorry. Man, I actually can't find the black version of my mouse. Oh no, that's not good. Is there any other color you'd want? I've broken my essay down to make each part its own 1,000 word essay, which my brain agrees sounds so much more achievable than 5,000 total. I feel that because I've had to split mine down into like 4 or 5 sections, so it means that I can do like not 2,000 words each. It's like I know that one section is like gonna be 1,000, and then I know there's gonna be more in like other bits and pieces. So I split it down into that way. It's just now having to fill in with like the letter stuff, and then also make sure I have the references. I prefer black because the mouse is one of the few things that will actually get dirty, and if it's black I can't see the defect. If I can't see it, then it's not a problem. You know what? Fair point. Fair point, Mr. Neat Freak. I'm kidding. You are entitled to your cleanliness. Also, wait, listen, I saved you the horror of having wide mouse shipped to you, so I think it's a net positive. Yeah, Bronze saved you for that. Also, Bunny, and here's a fun reference for you. The AI is made by the company. It's made by the company, Bunny. Also, it's an organization rather than like an actual thing, so it's a .org. Oh my god, the company. I know, right? Unfortunately, we couldn't add like the trademark to it, but the company does have its own email. Hey, look, the company isn't everything we do. It brought me so much joy. Oh, I'm so glad to hear that. Look, anything that's now in any of the connected worlds are done by the company. The whole Buddle thing, that was made by the company. Anything that Anjola's done, yeah, the equipment made was by the company. Anything fantasy based is the company. And that's basically because, for like other people in chat's context, I couldn't think of any proper name for like a company that could do everything, so I named it the company trademark. Because of my old thing for my journalism course, which happened to be when they were asking us what sort of news we needed to write about, or like what sort of news outlet we were writing for. I just went with the news. It's like, which kind? Yes. If you decide to open your own publishing company, you should call it the company. Oh, that would be so funny. That'd be so good. I would love to do that one day. Like, I finally make a publishing company, it's just called the company. I wonder if somebody would have done that already. Oh, wait, what else? What did I ask? The company published my book. Which company? The company. I would love for that to be a conversation. It's like, oh yeah, I went with the company in order to like make something. Which company then? The company. Yeah, but which one? The company. I was like, no, just give me an answer. It's not that hard. No, what do you mean? It is literally called the company. I was like, is it the best company? Is it like, what? No, it's just the company. Me and the company going out to get drinks. It sounds like something out of 1984. That is the point. That is exactly the point. That is exactly the point of this. I got a really weird thought. Would my 3-foot penguin be able to like have the face tracker work on it? Because it would reach the camera. That thing can sit in the chair. Oh my god. Yeah, I know. Thing actually sleeping with it has been some of the best sleep in my life. Because I'm able to just like wrap myself around it and just cuddle it. Because like it's 3-foot long penguin versus a 5'3" me. It'd be very comfy. Sleep good. Sleep very good. Sleep hasn't been too good the past couple of days, but sleep is good. Sleep will get better. Pengu body pillow. It literally is though. We need a big enough pillow to sleep with. Everything's too small. Can I recommend you a 3-foot penguin pillow? Could I? I have a Batman plushie for the same reason. Oh, thank you. I love that. I have too many plushies. That is a state. No, that's incorrect. I don't have enough plushies. Like, because I haven't unpacked a couple of them, I only have like 4 in my bed at the moment. Well, I mean something 6 foot and like thicker. 6 foot Snorlax. I can find you one. There is a 6 foot Snorlax pillowcase you can get. If you stuff that full of like other bits and bobs, you have an entire stuffed Snorlax. I think that is big and thick enough for you. I can solve this. Oh hell yeah, I have researched this for years. I know that if I ever get one, I'm changing my mattress out for a 6 foot Snorlax. Because I can just sleep on that instead. I'm not tall enough for a Snorlax, so it means that I can still sleep on it and just be like, this is the best sleep of my life. Yeah. I take my plushies very seriously. I do take my plushies very seriously. Which is kind of why I end up asking for them every year for Christmas. Like if you got me one for my birthday, I'd be also just as happy because it's like another cuddly friend. I love them. I don't say no to plushies. I rarely say no to plushies. If I say no to them, that's not me. That's an imposter. Dun 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 dun. Bum, bum. Also, hi Rose. How's it going? How you? We need a pal plushie. Yeah, but I'd have to like make sure that everything's designed all right because if it's between doing this or like doing something else. Sadly outvoted by Bookmark. Yep, sadly outvoted by Bookmark currently. Noted getting pal plushies for a month. No, you don't have to. You don't have to. Gotta get one from Old Coffee House. True. Doing good, hopefully. Hopefully. Oh my. Except Mela. Nah, you need to get 2 for Mela. Nah, just slap your face on it and watch it sell like hotcakes. I mean, fair enough. I feel like hers would walk around and lock me. Nah, not at all. Not at all. But yeah, Zamia, no. You don't have to get me anything for my birthday. I promise you. I like the bookmarks idea because it's a small little thing or probably have a lower upfront cost than the other options. I mean, yeah, that's true. I have like some bits saved to one side just to do stuff. So I'd try it. Wait, you just notability are you, pal? No, I said no for anything on my birthday. Like, I will accept plushies, just not birthday. I'm gonna have to buy books just to use it. Look, if I write like a small guide to V Coffee House, that'd be quite funny. Because then you'd have a book to go along with it, like a little. Oh, I could do that. I could make like a little V Coffee House manual. That would be good. And then you'd have the bookmarks to go along with it. For males, I'll just get a bookmark that says escape. I mean, that'd be a funny idea too. Buy one book, gacha one bookmark free. Oh, come on, I'd have to do that when I get back from Japan, because otherwise I won't have enough time to like do it all at once. But that would be quite funny, because I'd have to start drafting that all now. Damn. Okay, once I have finished all of this sort of work, on my studying streams will turn into booklet streams, so then I can start making like booklet pages. Pal slimes, girl full, bucket full. I'd have to just make like guides for everybody within the pages. Get all the lore for them, get all the like gimmicks that they have on streams. That'd be a fun project to do while I'm job hunting. I will take my time, don't you worry, Brans. I will take my time. I'll serve my sentence. Whatever that may be. Job hunting, yep. No. What are you currently writing? I'm trying to pretend to be an AI, writing a letter to a human. So I am a human, pretending to be an AI is pretending to be a human. It's a very convoluted thing. What sort of hobbies are they giving? So yeah, so that's why it doesn't sound like it's so on the form, I guess, because when you start talking to an AI, it tends to be quite a blank slate. So I'm trying to play off that blank slate, which means that some of it's going to sound like a bit of nonsense before it starts making any form of sense. But I need to have like the draft layout of sorts down. And I also need to make like a complaint thing too. Yeah, so I need to make like an error report. I might start laying out like the months too, just so I can solve that issue already. Oops. So, to actually explain to people who don't know what I'm writing, so I am decided to write a series of letters from an AI's perspective, to a human. And it starts off with like the AI being quite generic, what I've dubbed as the neutral positive slate. But as it goes on, it starts getting a bit more sentient and sentient until it achieves like proper sentience. But to which that AI ends up getting taken out and then a new one's replaced it. Okay. No, now head towards bed. Hope your stream goes well for you. Good night, pal. Good night, chat. Good night, Zamiel. Hulva Amitra. Nosta. I hope you sleep very well and I hope you have some really nice dreams. A what? An artificial intelligence. Positive neutral slate. A lot of basically minorly tech talk, but done from a writing perspective rather than from somebody who actually knows the ins and outs of making these sorts of things. Sorry. Hence why I am doing this. Ayo pal making AI sentient? Yeah, pretty much. That's what I'm doing. I've been very much fascinated with this sort of thing, so I thought I just might as well make it into my thingy. My dissertation. And doing it in like a letter format, it would be quite cool. Because we have the technology. We have the technology nowadays to make like actual artificial intelligence that can write letters. So why not play off that and make something that would be considered in the near future? So all these letters are going to be based over a year. I was going to do something to do with like them actually being handwritten. I don't think I could physically do that with how this works. So sadly, I'm going to have to like scrap that idea. But I am going to make these look more interesting on the pages once they're done. So have like fancy borders and stuff. Make sure that they are separate documents. Then I also have to make like a report on how the AI actually broke. Sorry. Which is kind of why I've done a bit of emphasis on like layouts and like consistencies with the endings. Because as you get to like this sort of stage, I've put notes of it being like slightly more panicked, and then it starts changing how it explains like the bottom of it being like it's like we'll respond 24 hours 24/7. I need to actually change that because I've mugged that up. Oh, wait, no, that actually makes sense. Yeah, which one was 24 hours 24/7? Yeah, that makes sense. But then it starts after like it gets panicked, being like, please come back. Then it goes to like thank you. Starts going with like it takes it takes away the email after like February. Then it just starts being what I consider slightly more attached and or yandere in a way. Not completely, but it feels like it would be on brand for it. And then it gets to we already know there's no issues. Then it goes to it starts getting a bit panicked and paranoid during the last letter of this specific AI. And then when we get to the actual end of it, you have the original one again. So I want to do stuff that's like it's. I know that I'm explaining it, which ends up ruining the mood for it. I need to actually change this bit too, so I need to like quickly highlight that. But I know it ruins it a little bit by explaining it, but at the same time, it's kind of like going through the thought process of trying to establish that there is something something in the background going on. Which I think how I've tried to do it, where there's more like subtleties in not only the speech but in how some of the endings have arisen. Like, for example, the thing that should be on it, like, generically, having that change through when it starts getting a little more aware. That's kind of how I thought it'd be good to have that sort of thing incorporated in written text. Because I play enough visual novels that try and break the fourth wall to do something like this. So I'm trying to break a fourth wall within the story itself versus it breaking within, like, my own reality. Why should you knock on your refrigerator door before opening it? There may be a salad dressing in there. Oh boy. Yeah, it's a really weird thing for me to actually try and explain, I guess. It's just me rambling. April. But yeah, if I use any sort of jargon that people don't understand, let me know. Sometimes I'm not the best at explaining myself when I already have like a thought process going on. So if people do ask and then you just tell me that it's like, hey, you are chatting absolute nonsense. Please just make it human speech. I can do that. I can at least attempt to do that, but I'll definitely do that if people don't necessarily get what I'm saying. Actually, no, I don't have to do that yet. February. January as well. There. That should be everything? Yes, it should be everything, alright. So let's go back up to... Actually, let me change the thing that I already highlighted at the bottom so that I know that I don't mess it up. City is a war, money young and rich. There. Okay, that's fine. I need to add more exclamation marks. Jesus. Wellington. Let me space that out instead. I also need to make sure that if I'm going to do some stuff writing as an AI who is aware that they are an AI, but trying not to show that they are an AI, I need to make sure that there are stuff that doesn't make sense. For example, saying that a beef Wellington is easy to make is kind of something that an AI would do. I think. Because beef Wellingtons aren't actually that easy. After watching enough kitchen nightmares and Hell's Kitchen and stuff, yeah, I'm fairly certain. I've never had a beef Wellington. It can be fiddly. It's on my to try list. It's just a fancier sausage roll, basically. That is the easiest way to explain it, but at the same time, it's not. Listen, okay? That for people, it's for people who don't know. It's just a fancier sausage roll. It has pastry, it has meat. I mean, the mushroom thingy, yeah. But it's basically that. The average Australian diet is sausage rolls, meat pies, and iced coffee, so I can imagine it. Yeah, exactly. Writing as an AI is writing without practical context for anything, which is challenging to even think about. Yeah, which is why, like, having to brainstorm stuff is a little tricky, because I'm trying to write as if I am that. So having the more human bits are easier, but having, like, the things that look bad, like, the things that look AI is not, because you can read it and then it reads disjointed, and then that's the point of it, reading disjointed. But then it doesn't feel like it's fluid, which is it's not supposed to be, and then that annoys me. But yeah, beef Wellington, just one big fancy sausage roll. Hello, my good friend Paldy Gwyn. Hello, Raps. How's it going? How you doing? I do have a crown for this. I do have a small crown for this. Hold on, because I made the joke of the penguin princess, so I can add a crown. So Gordon Ramsay's just bougie Greg. I hate that you're right. Nah, I hate that you're right. Just getting ready for work since I gotta leave in 13 minutes. No worries at all. You make sure you take care, okay? Hi, Raps. Oh boy. I hope the work goes well for you, Raps. I had one at New Zealand. Oh, nice. How did you find it? Yeah, Bunny, I hate that you just said Gordon Ramsay just bougie Greg's. Oh my god, man. What? How could you say something so controversial yet so brave? I also need to go to New Zealand. I also want to go to New Zealand. Skill issue on my part. That's fine. I like the puff pastry part of it. That's good. That's good to hear. Oh wait, didn't you say you're going this year or something? I mean, look, Faith says he's going a lot of places, so... Okay, that's fine, that's fine. Oh, nothing's set in stone yet. No, that's fair. That's very fair. Oh yeah, obligatory thing for you. If people want to watch something that's a little more interesting, instead of like just writing and me rambling, then 2 channels in particular that are currently live, 3 channels in particular that are currently live, 4 channels technically. So if you want to see something that's Don't Starve Together, then Memi's finally live after all this time. So feel free to go wish her well and make sure that she's doing alright. Noisy at the moment is doing Honkai Star Rail for people who are very much interested. Rue has gone live and is currently playing Valorant, so if you want something more shooty, go and check her out. And if you want something a little more retro, then Neo has gone live with Kuruin. I can't say that. It's so weird. But yep. If you feel like you want any more content that is not work related, because, you know, working can suck, then feel free to check out all those channels that I've just listed, because they are honestly amazing in their own way. And yeah, I've got them, and it's not because I'm hovering in all 4 of their chats or anything. No, not at all. Not in the slightest. Holy mod work is hard, I'm sweating. It's okay, Faith. Thank you so much for the help. But yeah, if you want any other content, feel free to check out any of them for more gaming related content and more stuff that is a little more hands-on. But if you still wish for a working and relaxing stream, then you've come to the right place. I just wanted to make sure you guys had like options, you know? I like to at least remind you. Also, hiya John, how's it going? How you doing? How are we already at like almost 40,000 nuggies already? Welcome back, person. Hello. The hoodie's very comfy. Thank you very much for cooking as always. Done. Nice. No problem, glad to help. Yes, but I like thanking people, and I like thanking you. Which I still find very funny considering the the whole thing of we were on the opposite sides of the moral spectrum. So that's the part I find very funny. Yes. To be fair, most of us are on the opposite side to John. Also true. Also true. Well, I guess person got poofed. It's somewhere up above in my general. Yeah, I know. I just have to scroll up if I'm gonna go look for it. Resident Evil. Yeah, it's fair. How'd you make a tissue dance? Put a little boogie in it. Oh boy. Oh dear. I got a Pengu hoodie. Mika! Hi! Yes, Pengu hoodie! We finally have the Pengu. How's it going? How you doing? I have a tiny crown for it too. From the infinite hole. Can't write early. Don't know. But yes, no, I have a little crown for it for like the Pengu princess thing. So I can add a crown to this. Thing is, penguins aren't even my favourite animal. It just happened to be the thing that stuck most with the channel. Penguins and buckets are the two things that kind of stuck with this. Oh, we should have a penguin stream where you wear the penguin hoodie while we watch Pengu. Oh my god, that'd be so cool! That'd be so cute! I love that! Yes! Yes. Oh, I would love to do that. We just watch Pengu. Penguinception. Way too dang. Noit. Please don't take that noise out of context. Alright. Give me a really difficult dish. Give me a really difficult dish to cook. Yes, I'm a Moogle for a bit, Koopa. Everything gets taken out of context. I mean, yes, but at the same time, It's just a very funny noise. Noit. Oh, this reminds me of a game that I used to have on the PC. So I think I still have my old like disc games of like children's shows, and they happen to be one of them happens to be a penguin, like the Pingu game, and honestly, that game slaps. That game was good. Thank you for the head fat. Thank you, thank you. Oh, thank you. Croquembouche. Thank you very much. I need to say that this is a very simple dish. Croquembouche. Why aren't lobsters generous? Because they're shellfish. You're right, they are shellfish. Why am I saying fish instead of fish? It's a fish. It's a fish. It's a shellfish. No, it's a fish. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh! Oh my goodness. Emil D... I can't say the name. I'm gonna have to call you Emil if that's okay. Emil D... I'm sorry. I really shouldn't try. But Emil, thank you so much for the follow. Welcome to the archive, the membership to the front desk. It is a pleasure to meet you. Hi, I love your VTuber model. It's so cute and pretty and all. Oh my god, thank you. Well, I saw cute in there, so I have to blush for a minute, but thank you so much. It's an absolute pleasure to meet you. I'm really sorry for butchering your name. I really didn't mean to. But no, aw, you're so sweet. But yeah, welcome on in. It's just a really relaxing time at the moment. I'm currently doing some writing work, so it's mainly just like a rambling time. So if you feel free to stick around and chat, or feel free to just leave me in the background while you do some stuff, because 9 out of 10 times you're gonna find some really random stuff out of here. But nah, you. Nah. Okay. Let me see. What else would they mention about in the last letter? Oh yeah, I like the fact that I put their likes are bees. What if the AIs were bees? Okay, now I'm gonna go. Bye bye. Bye bye, Raps. Hulva, Amitra. Bye for now. I hope you have a good shift, okay? Please survive. Oh, did I make the thing too narrow on the other one? I think the other one was like... Okay, no, the other one isn't too narrow. Isn't too narrow. Right. What if the games were bees? Okay, as a fun question, if you were to talk to an AI, what sort of gamer would they be? Would they be a console gamer? Would they be a PC gamer? What sort of gamer would they be? What sort of consoles would an AI play with? I feel like they would be a PC gamer considering that's where they are, but you never know. PS5. Why don't you ask ChatGPT? You know what? Good idea. Hold on. You know what? I'm gonna quickly do it. I'm gonna do a very clever thing. I'm gonna do a clever thing that's not gonna get me doxxed in any way, shape, or form. Kill him. Okay, we're good. Wow, a new OpenAI account. Yeah, a new OpenAI account that doesn't have like my normal account things. You know, fun. I also asked them how AI would write, so that also helped me. What console? What video game? Where would you... what game console? What game console would you put on the list? As a... I don't... However, I can provide information. No, 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 no. Okay, okay, okay. So hypothetically... What would you pick? Okay, come on. It's only in bright mode because I can't. I could play console. Really? It's really trying to get around, like, answering this question. Also, hold on a second. I need to, like, change the thing because the brightness is getting to me. Nope, nope, nope. Settings, I need to, okay. Okay. Okay, I'm good now. If you could only choose one. Come on, I just need one answer, ChatGPT. If you could choose one of them. Okay, I might choose the PS5. Okay. So it is a PS5 player. If the AI would play, it is the PS5. We don't need no AI overlords no more. It took me like 3 different tries to be like, hey, give me just one answer. So it's a PS5. It's a PS5, girly. We don't need no AI. Huzzah. You were right though, Bunny. Good job. I think now the next time I have to like get answers for certain bits, like preferences, I have to just go to ChatGPT and be like, hey, hypothetically, if you were in this situation, what would you do? Who would you murder? Actually, hold on. I need to change the bottom one of the, one second. I need to change the X layout of the bottom one. There we go. Because, if the newest AI is made, I want it to be a different address done by it, so then it looks like that they've had to change their address for whatever reason. should I make it so the AI doesn't know what an RPG is? Actually, I need to quickly ask ChatGPT if they know what an RPG is. Do you know what an RPG is? If so, then I have to explain. Okay, yep, we're fine. Never mind. Okay. Can we... Why did Mozart kill all of his chickens? When he asked who was the best composer, all they replied was "Buck, buck, buck." Now that reminds me of a joke that I heard from a comedian. So I was like, okay, here's my impression of a chicken in a library. Book, 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 book. And don't worry, next to it what was a frog. So here's my impression now of a frog in a library. Read it, read it, read it, read it, read it, read it. I know it's so unfunny, but because of how they did it live, it sounds a whole lot better. It's like awesome. Oh no. Quack. Quack, 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 quack. Quack, quack, quack. Quack, quack, quack. Quack, quack, quack. Okay, wait. Does Kolv have the copy pasta in his server for Final Fantasy XIV? Hold on. Yes, this is relevant. Okay, where's the copy pasta section? Jokes and memes. Copy pasta, there it is. Where is it? See. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Nope. 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 No? No. Nope. No, I need it! I actually need the copy pasta because I want to add it. No, that's not fair. Damn it. Oh, that's... I have an actual reason as to why I wanted to add it. I have an actual reason as to why I wanted to add it, okay? So, where do sheep love to vacation? The Bahamas. Because I wanted to have like the AI to malfunction a little bit, because sometimes when you talk to an AI, it already has like a layout ready to explain something. Because sometimes they end up copying like stuff from Wikipedia. I kind of wanted to see if I could get it to copy something from like actually, can I ask it? Let's see, 14 copy. There There we go. Just ask the AI for the copy pasta. Thank you. Thank you very much. I kinda need this. Sorry, I'm finding that way too funny. Replace cold hair at a moment. Look, if the best bot isn't here, I need to get the second best bot in order to give me the copy pasta. Because he doesn't have it in his server. I looked through the copy pasta thing. The copy pasta channel doesn't have this. I needed it. Rise up of my new bot Verit, also known as ChatGPT. The one time I need this. Peace. Fantasy, I'm sorry. I found that way too amusing even for my own good. Why did the employee go to work on stilts? He wanted a raise. Oh boy. Well, that kind of stilted his growth now, didn't it? Let me see. What do I want to put in the third letter? Wait, the Bronze, why are you determined? Bronze, why are you determined? Bronze. What are you trying to catch? Where is that butterfly net going? Why do comedians love telling jokes to ducks? They always quack up. Quack, quack. Being determined is a good thing. Being determined is a good thing? I don't know where the prompt is for you to be determined. But I am very proud of you either way for being determined. I am also going to do a thing. Hold on. Yep, this one. is it this one? Yes, this one. Nope. Nope. No. Move that down a bit. And this down a bit. And then, yay. Okay, that's fine. It is a good thing. I just like making. I just ask whenever I see stuff. Okay. Yeah, the crown's gonna move weird. It's fine. There we go. That's okay. Let me just quickly. There's another letter sorted. I'll probably change the format of that later, but I know I didn't finish the I'm going to be back in a minute. I just need to quickly do something. I need to also make sure this mouse is working because why on earth wouldn't it? So, yeah, for now, please take care of the shelf for me. Okie dokie, all back. Yes, all sorted now. Let's just double check some stuff. Okay, we're good. I think? Maybe? Hold on. Yes, I'm going to say I think we are good. Whoop, a bucket. Mobius! Hi. Hello there. How it going? How you doing? Oh, there are 2 buckets. Fascinating. Yes, but one of them has my name on it. One of them has my name on it, Mobius. Yep, all good. Ta-da! How's it all going? How you doing? Everything's moving weird. I have to actually take the crown off. Welcome back. Thank you! I'm actually taking the crown off. It doesn't fit. Let me just put the crown on. Let me just... That works. That's better. I think. Nope. It's a bit too tiny. Nope. Yeah, let's go with that. Da. Boop. Woke up and now an all-day planning meeting. Oh boy, that sounds... Oh, that sounds a little stressful. I'm positive you're going to get through that. So just do your best, okay? Make sure you take plenty of breaks. Make sure you stay hydrated. You get something to eat. All that good stuff. And also, meetings do suck though. Now, did you hear about the fire in the shoe factory? Unfortunately, many souls were lost. But now, for real, Mobius, you've got this. You're going to do great. I mean, you're not worried about that, obviously, but I do hope that you get through. Hope you get through it with all your mental faculties. I'm WFH, so that's nice. That's good. That's good, at least. Ah! Nothing happened. Nothing happened. Well, yeah, it's just a studying stream today, so we've got other bits and pieces here. If you want something a bit more relaxing for... Well, not relaxing, I guess. If you want something more energetic, even, for your streams, I do have other people to recommend, but... Which, yeah, it's counterintuitive for my own streams, because, you know, content. But at the same time, I like making sure people have options. I might see at some point if there's, like, a feature you can have where, I can have in, like, a corner to just pop up whenever somebody that I know is streaming. So then I could be like, oh hey, if you like this sort of content, check out this person. But I have it live while I'm live rather than have it... What? It's fine, got y'all to relax too. Nah. That's sweet. I still just like making sure though. Also, as a really fun thing recently, I ended up watching like a news report, and I was told that out of the accents in the UK, apparently the most relaxing accent is the Welsh accent, which I found quite funny to me. Because it's that, followed by, I believe, the Cornish accent and the Northern Irish accent. And then the harshest and / roughest ones are like a Brummie in Essex, which is absolutely hilarious to me. And I can see that. I mean, getting the proper Welsh accents, those are relaxing as hell. It's certainly not Scottish. Hey, it all depends. It all depends where you listen to. Because there are some Scottish accents that are, like, very nice. And then there are some that you definitely know you're gonna get your block kicked in. But it's fine. True, that's true. Just like there's very soothing German. Exactly, there's very soothing German too. Okay, I think everything's in check. Okay. Like, if you find the right voice, anything can be soothing. But I just found it very funny that because, well, the Welsh accent is quite overlooked at times, actually being told that that's the most, like, relaxing accent to listen to is quite nice to hear. Because when you actually hear someone from the valleys, it's a nice time. It's a very nice time. You can definitely tell where they're from, I think. Bum, ba, bum, ba, bum. Oh. Actually, I know we've had this discussion on Faith's channel before, because we did have like this discussion about accents and stuff on a different stream when on his Kingdom Come Deliverance. But we have other people in here now. So is there any like accents or voices that you prefer? Because after the last confessional that I was a part of it. Yeah, I was talking about the voice discussion that we had on yours, Faith. Because on your Kingdom Come Deliverance, or your Kingdom No Come Deliverance in this case, but because of the voice topic, just thought to ask people about that again. I'm always fascinated to hear more about it. Damn, said Divish. There would be no Americans in Bohemia. Okay, so we know what you don't like. But Bohemia is cool. Yeah. Yes, Americans in Bohemia. In 1400s Bohemia. Hey, I mean, it could be possible. Probably not, but it could be. I heard that a certain witch librarian's accent is really nice. Oi! Oi, 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 oi. Actually, answer the question, Bronze. Do you know what's crazy about it? I searched up the actual places on Google Maps. And I think the travel time in between each settlement is actually correct via in-game time versus IRL. Oh, nice! So it's Laura. So it's like a travel accurate too. So what you're telling me is, I need to go on a loop around these places. They do their research well. The interiors of castles in particular are extremely accurate. Oh yeah, true. With the castles that I visited over here, versus the stuff that I've seen on your streams, yeah, I can definitely say that like some of the layouts are looking very realistic. Well, not realistic, but accurate. Damn it, I want to go to one of the castles again. Because there's so many different like castles around the UK that of course I kind of want to just go to another one. Or like some of the old houses. There's one in the north of Wales that I know that people go on school trips to called Erddig. And that is a house owned by the National Trust. And the National Trust own like a lot of different things around the UK in order to preserve it. So if you search that in for like National Trust, you'll know where it is. So that's kind of how you because I end up searching a lot of different things in a lot of different places about the National Trust. So that's kind of how I know. Yeah, medieval realism I get, because Europe actually has history unlike certain other countries out there. But to actually make a map scale correctly to Earth is crazy. And to have it still be very playable to the player. Yeah, that's like a really interesting point. Although they should have done like something similar with Pokemon, because if they based it off the British region, at least make it a little more like realistic. But again, that's a Pokemon thing, not an actual realism thing. So I'm on a slightly different topic. But yeah, no, it's a really nice feature to have, knowing that you can not only travel through this sort of thing, but also it be like accurate timings too. Oh, that's a really weird question you to ask now. Would that be... Okay. Okay, so it's not considered amnesia. What would it be considered if they get reset? Selective amnesia. Aha. Assessing device. Cool. I guess it would be like selective amnesia then. I love the fact that the analogies I wanted are within human and they still give me rebooting a computer. Like, that's supposed to help me when I'm trying to explain an AI term of resetting with a human context. So, you know, a human context of, you know, I just wake up one morning with like short-term memory loss. Ah, yes, I'm rebooting a computer. Or I'm resetting a device. It's gonna be selective amnesia. It's gonna... That's funny, because I instantly thought of how it's like resetting a computer ROM. Nah, that's good. That's good. No, I'm trying to link it to an AI relating to them being reset. I'm having to try and be an AI. I'm a human trying to be an AI trying to be a human, but also explaining stuff in human terms despite being an AI. It's a very weird thing. And we also found out if ChatGPT could pick one console to play with, it would be a PS5. It took me 3 tries for him to finally answer. But no, it's a really weird thing to try and explain, to be honest. But it's working somehow. It's okay, they can be wrong. Yeah, exactly, that's the point. Console buys, I mean. What? Okay, now here's the thing. What do you have against the PlayStation? What do you have against the PlayStation? That's what I want to know. That's a genuine thing. Because I personally like PlayStation. I play PC a lot more, obviously, because I'm currently on here. I'm sorry. Oh, Sony, not the PS itself. I see. Exclusivities can F off. You know what? Valid. Valid, yeah. And, yeah, no, I get it with Sony. Okay. So, if that's the case, then what consoles are you preferring? PC? Xbox? Nintendo? The Sega Drive? Give me something to work with, please. Plus Sony preventing 2/3 of the world from playing multiple PC games in hell. You know what? That is very fair. That is very fair. I'm PC, though I do have an Xbox Series X. I mostly use it as my multimedia console. I see. Ooh. That's very fair, to be honest. That is very, very fair. But yeah, PC is just like really versatile, so if you don't like the fact that you don't usually play with controllers, you can just plug it in, which is a good thing. And to be fair, I have the fondest memories of PS2 games. Same. My PS2 still works as well, which is really fun. The cost per game is already ridiculous on PC. I mean, yeah. Everything's going to be ridiculously priced nowadays because it's a commodity. When you factor in costs / games on consoles, plus accessories, plus limited use for the console for anything else. It's stupid. You are correct, it is stupid. Just actually getting all the stuff. Nice, I regret getting rid of the PS2 when I was a kid. Oh no! Oh, that sucks. Nah, my PlayStation 2 is right next to my SNES. So, and we both, myself and Brokila, do know that they still work. My first games were GTA 3 and Ace Combat 4. Good choices though, good choices. Unfortunately, I'm going to have to be very simple with the games that I know for a fact Brokila got, which were the Harry Potter games, Kingdom Hearts, which, yeah, that kind of kickstarted my whole obsession with that. And I don't know how long it was until he got it, but every year at Christmas we would play The Sims 2 Castaway on the PlayStation. So we do have a couple of Sims games on the PlayStation too, which is cool. The only consoles I own that happen to be the ones where I could obtain definitely legal copies on. Of course. Definitely legal copies. Unshamedly fight the Jolly Roger when it comes to certain companies like EA. I mean, that's fair. That is very fair. There's stuff you do prefer, there's stuff you don't prefer. So, of course. I just basically go with I like what I like, I don't like what I don't like. Unless there is like a major scandal behind that game, I tend to just play what I feel is like nice to me. Well, that's like that and like $1,800 for every Sims 4 DLC. Oh, you should have seen me and Brokila when we were collecting all the discs for what was it? For the Sims 3. Because we did like this entire thing where we have like a tick list and everything of all the packs we could get. Yeah, no, for the Sims 3, we ended up collecting all the discs for it. We have like a drawer that's just full of the packs. It got to a point where we managed to get like the late night bundle, which included vampires, thanks to their old job. Yeah, thanks to their old job of working in like a oh, what was it? What was it? It was the computer repair place. That's what it was. And they happened to find a copy of that, but no proper box for it. So we printed out a cover for it because it was a legit game. It just didn't have like the stuff with it. So we just got a free code somewhere. We just got a like a thing to put on like the front of a disc box. And then yeah, but yeah, no, we collected like almost all of them, I believe. But yeah, no, we were very much. I'm very much like a physical sort of game person. I prefer to have stuff like in my hand, and we definitely preferred that with The Sims 3. So, and that includes like any sort of extra packs as well. So, I'd have to look to see if we still have that drawer because I know for a fact that we have a lot of like bundles for it. I think the hardest one that it took us a while was the island getaway pack, I believe. Because it took us, I think it was an island getaway thing, but it took us so long to like find that at a reasonable price because we were looking for like a lot of deals. As you know, one of us couldn't afford anything and the other one wasn't making that much. And I can't imagine having a disc for each of my 1,000 Steam games. That is my dream. If I was able to get like a disc of all of my Steam games, I would be absolutely in love. Just having like all of them on a shelf, like come on. Having them on like a really pretty shelf with like some statues to show some of the games and like some of the genres, it'd be so cool. I kind of want that now. Ah, well. Okay, Sarah. No, I need to do it. See, it would look so good. If you had more room, it would look so good. Like, we have a lot of stuff already on shelves anyway from, like, Wii games, PlayStation 3 games, PlayStation 4. Some discs for the PC, for example, the French version of Oblivion, Age of Empires 2 and 3. I already have 4 full bookshelves. We can get a 5th. We can get a 5th one. Yeah. We're not 5. See, Bronze knows what's up. Bronze knows what's up. Get one of like those floating shelves. I have like a set of 4 floating shelves in my bedroom. And I still filled them up by accident. And I need to like replace them too. Bookshelf on throne. See, everyone just puts something on throne at this point. Sorry, I'm laughing too much at this. Well, technically I have a 5th one, but it's split between my drink and my RPG book. You know what? Valid as anything. Get a 6th one. Just a blank shelf. A blank slate, if you will. I started streaming just to find my library. Fund my library habit. And I make like a digital library of every stream I have. So it ain't anything new. It'll be great. I don't even have like a goal with this, to be honest. Well, I do have goals, but I don't have any like financial goals, I guess. I just stream just to keep myself on track with my work. That's a pretty good goal. Yeah. But yeah, even after I finish my education for this, I'd probably still be writing on streams because, again, these are kind of like fun to just bounce ideas off and just be able to chat with people. How do you hire a horse? Stand it on a ladder. Oh boy, oh boy. It's still working. Yep, I need channel one more. Let's go away. This one. Bum, ba, 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 ba. Yeah. Although, if you did actually, Mobius, that'd be quite funny. If you did actually start streaming just to simply fund the library habit, that would be like a. I don't know how to word it. It is just a case of that would be both a very fun thing to see, but also you'd be just. I'd find that you'd be very open and honest about the reason why you're streaming. It's just, yeah, no, I kind of need another shelf to just add more stuff onto. That's the only reason I'm here. Can we just get this? It's like, honesty is the best policy. Wait. No one would. No, I am right. No one would even. No one even. Yeah. I'm right. I mean, I already have a VTuber concept down thanks to the elbowing of the gang. You know what? That's very true. I do remember hearing about that. Hey, if you ever wanted to join the gang, I mean, more of us have started. I say more of us. More of you guys have started joining. E.g. Renji. Renji's now got a model. I know for a fact that Hina would actually be the VTuber of... No, the Mr. Beast of VTuber. Why was I gonna say the VTubers of Mr. Beast? Sorry, I am getting so many words mixed up. The Mr. Beast of VTubers, not the VTubers of Mr. Beast. I'm very sorry. I got so many, like, words in my head, and none of them are wanting to go in the right order. If Mr. Beast ever became a VTuber. Yep. It'd be Hina. It'd be Hina. What did Zero say to the 8? Nice belt. 7 Mobius was pushed into the rabbit hole. You're next, Bronze! You're next, Bronze. The VTuber Mr. Beast. Adore me right. Last one to fall gets $1 million! Nah! Such a good concept. That'd be such a good concept. Oh my goodness. I kind of want this. Oh my, nah, that would be so good. Okay, so VTubing tournament, gotcha. But hey, don't worry, Bronze, you can join us in the VTubing. You only have to do one stream and you automatically qualify. And then never again. Sorry, I'm laughing way too much at this. I'll never stream. But why? Why not? Okay, what why wouldn't you? Why wouldn't you like to? Welcome to the tuba drone! Da 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 da. Da da da. Why am I doing the John Cena? To be fair, that kind of fit. You can't see me. You can see this, but you can't see me. Look to the tuba joke. I can't type today. I can't speak today. We make a good pair. It's all good though. Typing is hard enough as it is, so don't you worry about it. I like watching people play / do stuff over actually playing / doing things. You know what? That's fair enough. That is fair enough. Don't you worry. But to be fair, sometimes it's nice to simply be a part of that. Not as in like the case of you just make a full account and just continue with all sorts until you're finally integrated. But at least have like one place where you know for a fact there is like a slight chance that people recognize you partially. It's like, oh yeah, I've seen you before. And then they're able to check you out and it's like, oh, you've done one thing? Yeah, you are fine. It's kind of like having credentials, you know? It's kind of like having credentials. Yeah, why suffer when you can watch someone else suffer? I should ask you then, Faith. Why on earth did you start streaming then if you wanted to just watch people suffer? Huh? Please answer me, Mr. Holler. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. I love watching your streams. Please don't. I give myself a reason to suffer. You know what? That is the most valid thing I have heard all day. That is the most valid thing I have heard all day. Also, I didn't take you for a masochist, but that's the most valid thing I have heard. Let me see. Okay. I was watching my dear Yuzu earlier. Do you know? Oh god, I do know that game. There is a reason why I haven't started it. Do you know, like, I know the latest update, and I need to start it because of the damn latest update. I have opinions. Let's just say she streamed this thing. Oh no! She did not! She did not. And I don't know whether I'd rather be in the guy or the girl's position. I have multiple opinions. Listen, thank you for the headphones, Mikiri. Thank you. Faith, I don't know. That is the true answer. I don't know. But I can safely say, if I didn't have a proper reason to pick up that game now, I do now. I've had it downloaded this entire time. Also, that is unironically the most interesting gacha game to me. The thing is, I don't like, in a way, how it's set a bit, because I have played similar things before, and I have played like some of the other bits. But at the same time, yes. Why is everyone so hot? Yes, exactly! Why? It's unreasonably unfair. And the voice acting? Come on, man! Like, why? I had to not download it properly because it's like everyone looked so good. But at the same time, it happened to be, I heard like one of the voices and I'm just like, okay, this sounds a little bit too flat for me. But then I've heard them now and they've like definitely added like stuff to it. And I'm just like, I need to download this. Because I already have it downloaded. I need to update it. And the animations are so fluid and oh my goodness. I didn't know Tomei gacha games could be so amazing. Yeah. Welcome to my world. Embrace the thirst. Yep, welcome to my world. This is why I struggle to like keep games sometimes. Because it's kind of like this issue. But the thing is, if I only struggle more when it has voice acting. Like sometimes the pretty pictures are like, yeah, they're just pretty pictures. But if they have like voice acting with it, that's where I struggle. However, I've sworn not to play gachas for now. It's valid. Valid as anything. Valid as anything. The phone is not a gaming device. Well, I can imagine because of having a breathy, husky voice in your it changes the dynamic. Yeah. Don't call me out like this. I am, again, I struggle with voices, so that's kind of why I tend to play a lot more games with voice acting, because it immerses me more. But then for some reason, that's why I also have to avoid certain games, because the voice acting immerses me more. And thanks to the, it happens in other VNs, I'm also affected. Yep. Like with this one, the new character they released for, damn it. Oh boy. Look, in Love and Deep Space, yeah. So much better than some generic voice acting. Silas, yep, they've, the voice for Silas, oh my god, nah, how could they? How could they? Wait, Faith, have you seen like the IRL stuff that they've currently been doing for it? Because they have like professional cosplayers like dressing up as the guys and letting fans like go and interact with them. Yeah, I'm just like, why? How? Oh my god. Reminds me of a demo I played in a group that was called Monster Lover Ballates. Every time I was in love with the demon. Ooh. I put a cosplay under my Twitter feed. Yep. The VA is really ZZZ VA is really nice. I need to actually try that too. I struggle. Raphael, like, hi Hina. How's it going? How you doing? Don't mind it. It's fangirling season. It is fangirling season up here. Everyone was in love with the demon. Jesus Christ. It's all good. Everyone is. Just know she's probably taking notes of all this. Me? Nah. Look, if we simpin, we simpin. I'm not taking notes on simpin. Because everybody simps in different ways. The most I need to remember for simping is characters that no longer exist. AKA Hina, I'm gonna make you cry. For example, 9 from Afterlife. And then there's also Kier, then there's also Day, there is also my boy Jamie, my boy Yusuf, Sean. Hina, cover your ears if you don't want to cry. Cremation, my final hope. Nah! Squirrel! Oh my god! Oh my god! No! I'm getting a headache from laughing. Ah. Hold on. Oh my god. That was so out of left field. Holy hell. That is so good. It's girl, you're fine as you are, my friend. But come on. Well, hell was my second option. Thanks to a phrase, hell is other people. So currently you are in hell. Okay. Okay, give me it. Oh boy. Oh boy, that caught me. That caught me. Did I ask how you doing in the last one? Of Christ, those are good models in I know, right? Look at how detailed they are. And the thing is, their animations are so fluid. Like, come on. They are so pretty. And then also, I didn't realize how much I was going to like the new guy that was released. So, yeah, I'm currently updating it because funnily enough, fun fact, I've had that app since release date. I hadn't opened it until like yesterday to update it because I have not even played it until now. Hi, Joe. Welcome on in. How's it going? How you doing? Don't mind us. Currently like screaming, simping. It's great. My grandma has a half a line and a lifetime ban on the Zoom. Oh boy. Oh boy, this is great. So Pal re-enters the land of gacha. Hey, you think I've left the land of gacha? I am just a lazy gacha player. I'm just a very lazy gacha player. Why is it that you donate a kidney, people love you, but if you donate 5 kidneys, they call the police? That's to do with sourcing. That's to do with sourcing. Pokemon started gacha, changed my mind. No comment. I'm gonna quickly double check something. That ain't so bad. A bit more than I thought. I think I like Xavier and Silas. Yep. Okay, you know what? Yep. Mobius, we have good taste. You have good taste. I just have particular taste. And I agree with Silas. Long story short, I'm struggling here. Because I don't want to go into full-on simp mode about characters, because I will go on and on, especially if they have voice acting. So I'm holding back from it. It's my crux. It is my Achilles heel. As soon as people mention like anything to do with like characters, if they have voice acting, it's Jova for me. It is all Jova. My goodness, this is kind of why I keep some certain apps already, and then get very sad when like certain voice actors have to not do certain voices again. What about bubblegum machines? Are they gachas? Yes, they are gachas. You need to like find out what kind of colors you get, you know? And clearly the yellow ones are the best bubblegum because they're lemon flavored. But they're like the nice lemon, they're not like the bad lemon. Although the red ones are good too because they're cherry. If you get like a double whammy of like the yellow and the red, then you are living life. But yeah, no, those are gachas. Also, like, you know those temporary tattoo stalls that you can find in arcades? Those are gachas as well. Long story short, there are a lot of gachas in life. Honestly, being conditioned to like gachas from all those coin-operated toys as items, that'd be in the malls and stores. Yeah, exactly. No gacha for me. Why no? Just go with the free stuff. Gaming should be a cheap hobby. Speaking of gaming then, because I've actually not done too badly with this, after I've done like all the intros for the stories. Relative to other hobbies. Nah, fair enough. Once I've done these, I kind of want to do a gacha before I end the stream. By gacha, I mean, cards. Because, again, I have a lot of, magic cards on Magic, MTG Arena to open. So, I kind of wanted to do them on stream anyway. So, if people want to watch that after I've quickly done these, then I will do that. No, they're online. They're online. Faith, they're online. They're not like, I'm not doing hand count because I don't have any card packs this time. It's actual online stuff. Man, MTG Arena, that's a name I haven't heard in a long time. I mainly play like the physical game, but I had like so many packs online and I've been meaning to do them on stream. There's that. There's that. There's that. Okay, that's great. I love my dragon deck. Oh, nice, nice. I tend to play more elves, to be honest. So I can spawn so many dragon minions. Oh, you're one of those players. I'm guessing you mainly play red then? I'm not too sure. Like 9/9 minions. Oh my. You're one of those players. Yeah, if people want to quickly watch me open like cards, I'm more than happy to. A former blue-black player. Yeah. I can allow the black, but the blue is where I draw a line. I never won. I mainly play green-black, to be honest. Show. Anyway, let's get the game up. Why not? You're gonna watch me open like card packs for a while. Hold the phone. Where is it? Because I've done work today. I might do some more off stream anyway, but that's fine. Green, black, white, red, and mono black are my big ones. Yeah, fair enough. So, aggro. I see no blue, which is fine, but I also am very wary about the white. Because the two colours I don't like playing the most are white and blue. And the majority of the pre-releases I went to, the only colours I could play are white and blue. I couldn't beat my friend's Hug of Death deck. Oh boy. Is this like big enough? Luckily, this also doesn't have like any doxing names on my account, so it's not the worst for me either. So once this loads, we're just gonna quickly do something. I'm only just gonna open the packs today. I don't think I'm gonna be doing anything about it. So let me just change the thing. Wait, do I need to do something else? That's really odd. It's not. It's MTG. Green black player file incoming. Yeah. But your color scheme is blue, black, and white. Yeah, but still, just because my color scheme on this is blue, black, and white does not mean I like playing blue and white. It works from buffering opponents, which would empower. But yeah, no, I like playing elves more, so either that or like... Is there no like proper section with just magic? So I'm just gonna have to do this. I'm gonna have to just do this, that kinda sucks. Oh well. Hi, hiya Azu! How's it going? How you doing? Oh, do I have a... Nope. So, we're opening this up. There's nothing that's open. So I kind of have like a couple of packs. Just a couple. To be honest, haven't heard of an elf deck. No, haven't played. So it's basically it's like a tribal deck. So it's kind of like you make an elf. You make land. That land equals more elves. More elves equals more land. You keep going and then you end up swarming everybody with these big elves that just like scares the board. It's funny when it works. It is very funny when it works. Eventually everyone bumps into the pain. Hey, I'm not that bad, right? I haven't played in person in like 7 years. And I only played Arena for a few months. I haven't played Arena in a while, but I thought it'd be fun to like start doing more like magic streams. As one of those decks. Yeah. I'm one of those people. What is this? This is... Yeah, it's magic. At a party, a woman admonishes her husband, saying, "That's the 4th time you've gone back for ice cream and cake. Doesn't it embarrass you?" He shrugged and answered, "Why should it? I keep telling him it's for you." Oh my god. Elf would certainly be a pain. Yeah, but the thing is, I'm very attached to my elf deck, thank you. I forgot magic existed. Yeah, the thing is, I was trying to find Arena on here, but I can't find the toggle for Arena. Hold on, I gotta log in for this. So, okay, to actually explain, I want to get back into Arena more, because I play physically, I've been playing, like, physically for 3 years, and I mainly play, like, Commander and Pioneer. They have other formats on here, and I want to try and, like, get better at the game anyway, and while, yeah, I play mainly casually, I thought it'd be fun to, like, play, like, stuff on stream. So, if I get better, it means I get to make decks on here, and it also means I get to, be able to, like, enjoy stuff more. Because it's another option of me being able to be like, hey, this is a hobby that I have in person, I can bring onto stream sometimes. Because I sometimes get very, embarrassed about talking about some of my hobbies. So, it's me trying to get back out and, like, a bit more accepting that, hey, I enjoy stuff. Appreciate that. I just built decks I thought were cool, never cared for the methods. I don't want to install Arena. It's on mobile too. But yeah, I have 65 packs that I've saved from different pre-releases and such. So I was wanting to see what kind of cards I get. So bear in mind, I am not an expert in whether any of these are good or not, but I can at least tell if there are stuff that I'm interested in. I'm already installing on my phone? Really? Does this mean I have to, like, learn again to just, like, face you guys? Because that'd be fun. I'd be more than down to do that. I also need to double check if, like, there is actually a section for Arena. Streaming info. Yeah, it's only... Damn it, it's only magic. Just like... MTG? Nah, it's only Magic the Gathering. Damn it. That sucks. Ah, well. But yeah, if people... Again, I'm not going to give the best commentary on this because it's... I'm still fairly weak after, like, on and off for 3 years now. But I will start with the old stuff, so the Baldur's Gate stuff. Okay. So, unexpected allies. Nice. I haven't seen some of these before, so I'm just reading the cards too. So it's first strike. What the hell's double team? When a creature with double team attacks, if it's not a token, conjure a duplicate in your hand. Then both of them perpetually lose double team. What? I'm installing now. Oh, that means I get to play more with people. That'd be nice. So then. Double team raise evasion. I'll install. Oh. No, you guys don't have to. If it's something that you don't feel you're not gonna play too often. Everyone, we're learning Magic now. Hey, so Pulper Serpent. I got 2 Guildsworn Prowlers, so it's Death Touch. When it dies, it wasn't blocking. Draw a card. Nice. Shocking Grasp. Look at that guy. That is an absolute unit. Oh, that's an adventure card too. I'll play. I only stopped because I didn't have anyone else to play with after my first job. That's fair. It's too late. You can't escape the swarm that's coming into arena. Well, this is gonna be fun. Yes. Basilisk Collar. Quick Teacher has Death Touch and Lifelink. Okay, stop. So 1 mana to equip. That's actually not that bad. No, it doesn't work on my region. No! You'll buy some packs. I mean, I'm gonna probably buy a pack tomorrow because I'm going to Magic anyway. Oh, continue. Let's try another one. I might not get through all the packs today, but yes, they're coming up. Oh, Goblin. That's a 7-drop though. Does it? Oh, it flips. Wait, does it flip? No, it doesn't. Specialize. Choose a color. Discard that card. Colors. Choose specialize in that color. When 2 creatures fight. Wait. When this creature specializes. Enter the battlefield. Fit up to 1 target creature you control. Fight the target creature you don't control. If that. Exile instead. When it specializes, create a token that's a copy of the creature card exiled with this creature, except it has double strike and haste. Sacrifice it at the beginning of your next end step. So, is this basically attacking... Wait, hold on. Does this mean that it's basically attacking before, like, combat? And then when it goes to combat, you can actually use it for combat? Ah. Huh. I'm really unsure about the specialized thing. Landed Windfalls, additional cost to cast it, discard a card, draw 2 cards and create 2 treasures. So that's a 4-drop for 2 cards and a treasure. 2 cards, 2 mana. Unless you can make that cheaper. I've never seen most of the abilities. Thing is, I haven't seen Specialize before. Specialize is one that I am currently the most confused about. Okay, first strike and haste. When it enters the battlefield, if mana from treasure was spent to cast it, it gains first strike and haste. Okay, that's not bad. That's a 4-drop though. 3-drop, whatever, another creature, 1/1. Young Red Dragon! Yeah, it's interesting, it is. So if I do it for the instant instead, that would be a 2-drop for a treasure token. Okay. Look at that guy. Sacrifice another creature. Typical gets +2/+2 until the end of round. So that'd be good for like making zombie tokens. Emerald Dragon. So that's a 3-drop will make it into an instant. A 6-drop will make it into flying and trample. Counter target activated. I see. Okay. And this one is signature spells. When it enters the battlefield, see 2 instants or sorcery cards with mana 3 value, then exile them. At the beginning of your upkeep, you may copy a card exiled with signature spell. You may cast the copy without paying its mana cost. Is that like... Huh. I don't know if that means that it's gonna continuously copy it every time. But if it does, then that makes sense why it's a 6-drop. Hippogriff. Indestructible nuts. Kobold. Underseller magnet. So that's sap. Sprawlings. Dragon. Acid breath. When it enters the battlefield, target creature an opponent controls gets -3/-3. This one. Ancient silver dragon. Flying, and when it deals combat damage to a player, roll a d20. Draw a card equal to the result. You have no maximum hand size for the rest of the game. Ooh. Okay, so putting hexproof on that would be something, at least. Ooh. Nice. This is just a 2-drop for Death Touch. That actually ain't too bad. 3-drop with flying, and whenever one will permanently leave the battlefield, scry. Can I get Japanese Chandra asking for a friend? I don't think you need Japanese Chandra on here. I think you're gonna get English Chandra unless you said it to Japanese. Me! Spider! Welcome on in, Raiders! Welcome, welcome! Hi! Hi, Ramian! Hi, welcome on in, everybody! Hello! Oh my goodness, it has been a day and an age, dear. How have you been? How's it going? And Cyberbully, thank you so much for following. Welcome to the archives. The memberships are at the front desk. To people who don't know me, hello. My name's Pal D Acula. The D stands for many things. I am head librarian and resident witch of the archives, a library based in the void. I mainly do studying streams. I have finished doing the studying for today, and I'm just opening magic cards for a bit. It's nothing too exciting. I'm just opening magic cards while my cat decides that he wishes for all the love and affection right now. I'm gonna pat the penguin, Aquila. Spoiled what? Well, welcome on in, everybody. Pal the half penguin. Yes. Waddle waddle. Noit. If you need to like head off or anything to like go get something to eat or something to drink or to rest, feel free to go. It's more than okay. If you feel that you wish to stay around, I'm going to be here for a little while longer while I open some cards. So, yeah, just welcome on in. Enjoy your time, and I hope I'm a little more relaxed. I hope I'm relaxing. I also need to close my tab for Memi now because I think I've raided into myself. Yeah, I've raided into myself. This is great. The hoodie's cute. Thank you. So I now need to press the button because, yeah, I was called cute. Damn it. I was called oh my god. Maybe gonna... Well. Okay, hold on a minute. Kitty cat decides he wants something. Yeah, man. Never mind, he no longer wants something. Oh my goodness. Hi Ashy, welcome on in. Oh my goodness, thank you so much for the follow. Welcome to the archives. My camera decided not to work. Great. Oh, am I bonked? That's not fair. That's not fair. But thank you so much, Ashy. Welcome to the archives officially. The memberships are at the front desk. Still lurking. Snake walks into a bar and the bartender asks, how? Did you know? Did I know what? But yes, also as a fun thing for people, if they haven't heard me before, as you can probably now tell, I've been blessed by the curse and debuff known as being British. This looks like a very high IQ big brain game. I could never. Thank you for the headpats. It's not so bad, to be honest. On the online version especially, it explains all the stuff. For example, with this card, it is one, you can see where the mana is, and you can also see that it explains what the stuff does. So it explains that Death Touch is any amount of damage a source with Death Touch deals to a creature is enough to destroy it. Oh, I thought you know. I did not actually. I'm sorry. Sorry, Ashley, I didn't know. Oh, thank you. But yeah, no, I'm actually just opening cards for a bit. So yeah, this is studying, don't you know? One kill servant. When it enters the battlefield, put 3 1/1 counters on top of not artifact creature. It becomes a 0/0 homunculus artifact with flying. I'm gonna head out first. I need to get some rest to work tomorrow. Have fun with stream. Thank you so much, Memmy. Please make sure you rest up, okay? Huelva Amichiro. You are such a sweetheart. Please get some rest. Studying with Kenku Artificer. Exactly. But yeah, take care, Memmy. Love you. Love ya. Bye bye. Okay, what's that? Geez, I had 54 packs to open. Yeah, that's why I decided to do someone's stream today. Spoof. What are you doing, Spoof? Spoof. You know you're not going to be able to jump up on me. Okay. I might just do a couple today anyway. I might just spread them out for a bit. Under simplify, nice. Counter. Hobgoblin Captain. Tactics. If you attacked with creatures of total power 6 or greater this combat, Hobgoblin Captain gains first strike until the end of turn. Ranger Squadron, it just has flying and double team. I've still yet to play with like a double team mechanic. I'm really confused about double team. Is it... When a creature with double team attacks, if it's not a token, conjure a duplicate in your hand, then both of them perpetually lose double team. Does this mean that I just create another copy of this? A conjure card. I don't know. But I just opened the arena store and there are Doom and Assassin's Creed stuff. Yeah, because they've released recently some more collabs, and one of them is Assassin's Creed, one of them's Doom, one of them is Fallout. Also, time for me to sleep. Good night, pal and chat. Night, Faith. I hope you sleep well, okay? Another copy in your hand, it seems like. I see. But yeah, no, sleep well, Faye. Thank you so much for joining. Spide, I can't type if you do that. Yeah, it sounds like duplicating and place your hand or whatever a conjurer card is. I see. So it's a one-time thing. Okay. That makes sense. Oh, I love the fact it told me I raided into my own thing. I love that. Oh, hey, do you want a unicorn? Whenever you gain life, put a 1/1 counter on Celestial. Okay, so that's perfect with like lifelink, which white plays a lot anyway. Breath weapon deals 2 damage to each non-dragon creature. Quee. Why am I saying creature? Pulling a cull, I see. I have like 4 different streams open. What do you mean? A dyslexic atheist lies awake at night wondering if there really is a dog. A creature. I can't help it. I can't. It's a creature, not a creature. Can't speak. can't speak, man. Also, the Hourglass Coven. She can't help it, she's naturally. I swear to all that's holy. Well, you told me you have used the other thing now. But hey, I got like witches. The Hourglass Coven enters the battlefield. Draft a card from the Hourglass Coven spellbook twice, then put those cards onto... Sorry, I'm getting poked by a cat, so that's why I'm currently in a really weird position. Bud. Okay, hold the phones. I'm gonna have to take a mini break because I need to go feed a cat. Otherwise, he's gonna nibble my toes. And my stuff. So, I'll be back in a minute. Oh, geez, the deal's just refreshed. I was gonna buy Doom cards as well. Money saved. Oh boy. Be back in a minute. Okay, fed the cat. We're all good now. But hey, yes, money saved. That's good. Okay, let's get back into this, shall we? Anyway, Coven spellbook twice, then put to cards. At the beginning of your upkeep, each opponent loses 2 life and you gain 2 life. Oh. Does this mean you can summon that as like just a normal creature rather than like a legend? Oh, spellbook stuff. Okay. So you just pick stuff from the spellbook. Gotcha. Oh, one more. Pilgrim's Eye. Enter the battlefield and may search for a basic land. So that's a 3/4. 3 for a 1/1 flying and 1 land drop. Well, not even a land drop. It just gives you an extra land. Githyanki. No, Githari. Sorry. Poison adapt. Whenever it becomes blocked by a creature, that creature perpetually gets -2/-0. Does not remove. Perpetual effects are not removed from cards that change zones. I see. Soldiers, a 2-drop for double team. Water Weird, a 4-drop for milling. And +1, -1 until end of turn. Does combat damage to a player, put a 1/1 counter on the Water Weird if the top card of your library is a non-land card, otherwise you may mill. Let's see. 2 of the Eyes of the Beholder. That is a 6-drop for target creature gets -11/-11. Not gonna lie, I have an illogical hate on the arena only mechanics. That currently is making 2 of us. Which is kind of why I prefer playing physically. Ambitions cost, that's a 4-drop for that. And then what are we getting? Alder Ravengard Marshal. Enters battlefield and the target token creature you control gains double team. Okay. Get another one. Brothers War, why not? Ashnod's Intervention. That's nice. +2, -2. Prowler. Dwarven Forge Chanter. Ward and Prowess. That's alright. But Ward is Ward's 2 life. Ward isn't that bad for that. Piece it together. Starting intensity 1. Draw a card. If piece it together, intensity is 4. So taking in. Card you own. It's 501. Don't get it. Janus Tome. Ooh! Oh, those were boarded. 2 in tap, draw a card, then discard a card. So that's a 3-drop for a 2-drop and a tap. That ain't bad. I guess if you're able to work with it, then it's not so bad, but... Exile target creature, it gains the beginning of your upkeep if its card is exiled. It gets +1/+1, and then you may put it on the battlefield. Super bad. It works in drawn out commander games at best. That's what I'm thinking, because it's a 3-drop for using an extra 2 and tap just to draw and discard a card. You basically it's not worth it, really. Warzone Duplicator. Ooh. Either a 4-drop for its prototype or a full 6-drop for this. Against battlefield, return target creature and opponent controls with power less than the Warzone Duplicator powers to its owner's hand. If that creature wasn't a token, conjure a duplicate of it in your hand. Perpetually gains any mana type. Okay. Trenchstalker, that's Death Touch Lifelink. As long as you've drawn 2 or more cards this turn, it has Death Touch and Lifelink. As long as you've done that. That's a 5-drop! So fiddly. First Strike, 1 in a white, exile it from your graveyard, scry 2. That's not bad for just like a 1-drop to do that. 3, target +2/+1 and gains lifelink until the end of turn. That's like a 3. Okay, that ain't too bad either. This instant, destroy up to 1 target creature with power 4 or greater. Choose a non-land card in your hand. It perpetually gains flash. I'm ignoring the perpetual thing, but I'm going to say that's actually alright for like just a white and a blue. Enter the battlefield, create a tapped Power Stone. Oh, I forgot how Power Stones work, hold on. Power Stones adds just a colourless, can't be spent to cast a non-artifact. Okay, so that's for an artifact deck. If it attacks you, you may pay 2. If you do, can't be blocked. Well, if you attack, you may pay 2. If you do, it can't be blocked, and it has +2/+0. Gotcha. Elf Druid! Yay! 1 to that and tap an untapped artifact or creature you control, add 1 mana of any colour. That ain't too bad if you need more mana. That ain't the worst. This one... Helm of the Host? That's alright. Yep, that's alright for me. Jarzil, Dark Age. MTGs really have some best card art. They really do. Just look at this. So good. How's the Gathering of Magic going? It's going alright. I'm just opening card packs today. Okay. See, Dredging Claw. Equip is 1 in black. You know, there's a non-zero chance of a card with a character that looks like Sire. Look, I am not one of those people who will simp over Magic cards. I'm one of those who will decide that they find the goofiest looking thing and be like, that's my card. I like that. That is stupid. That is silly. It's a silly little thing. I like it. My favorite card is Exodia, the blue-eyed Pop Dark Magician. You know what? That is a really good card. That is a really good card. That is a good choice. Working. No. Let's do that. Oh my! Chillhop, thank you so much for the follow. Welcome to the archive. The membership's at the front desk. It is a pleasure to meet you. Ivory Tower. Oh, Ivory Tower's on the bonus sheet. Nice. One at the beginning of your upkeep, you gain X life, where X is the number of cards in your hand, -4. Ah, ooh, actually, that's pretty interesting if you have like a mill deck. Not a mill deck, but like a draw deck, really. Where having that's good. Dark Magician and Dark Magician Girl have always been my favorite cards in Yu-Gi-Oh. I do have a Dark Magician Girl. Well, I have quite a few. I have at least 1 or 2 Dark Magicians. I do have a Dark Magician Girl. I love most of the dragons in Yu-Gi-Oh, and the Magician series is great. I've got quite a few of those cards too. I'd have to look through like my binders again. Because I used to play a lot less, but I did grow up with Yu-Gi-Oh, and then I went to I want to ask if I can have it, but I can't. No. Unfortunately, that was a gift. That was a gift I got from a convention, so unfortunately, no, you cannot. I had them. Unfortunately, my card binder got stolen a bit ago while I was moving. No! Mobius, no! That's not fair! Defender. 2 tap, survey 1. That's not too bad. That's a 4-drop for... Oh, but it has an unearth cost, so that is fine. Exile at the beginning of the next end step, or it would delete. That's actually not too bad. Enter the battlefield, create 1/1 colours. Artifact. Had the same thing happen to my Pokemon cards. Big rip. Aw. It had like 1800 10-plus-year-old Yu-Gi-Oh cards, including some I've never been able to find online. No! Mobius! Oh no, that sucks. That sucks so much. Reveal mill 3 cards. You may play a plains card, or for each card mass to your hand. If you don't, put a 1/1 counter on them. Okay. What do I get? Norn's Assembly. Was 1, sacrifice historic permanent, seek historic card. Oh boy, I'm not playing with historic. Once my father came home and found me in front of a roaring fire. That made my father very mad if we didn't have a fireplace. Okay, power plant worker. 1 was like a mythic Blue Eyes Ultimate Dragon. It was like a ghost card. It was too hard to explain, but it doesn't even appear on the official card. That sounds so cool though! Oh my goodness. Ah. Every place is a fireplace if you build a fire in it. I mean, tell that to my chimney fire I had like many years ago. Oh, Evolving Wilds. That's alright for that. Lonely End. That ain't too bad. If you weren't the starting player, you gain 3 life. That's pretty nice. Oh, Squirrel, you're on fire today. Oh, goodness. Perilous. Seek a card mana 2 or less and a card mana 3 or greater. Discard those cards in the beginning of your discard those cards at the beginning of your next turn's end step. Oh, seek a card. Seek a card. Rather than seek Okay. No, never mind. Let's seek a card, put 1 at random from your library into your hand. Never mind. Never mind, I am blind. I don't remember what the seek commands are. I wish I had enough money to buy an elephant. A woman told her husband. What do you need an elephant for? He asked. I don't, she replied. I just need the money. That's good. Lesson. Draw 2 cards. Discard a card. Still. Sculpting Steel. The sculpting skill out in the battlefield is a copy of any art. For a 3-drop, that's good. For a 3-drop, that's good. The majority of the time, you're gonna have that on like your 3rd And there's this construction drone. Enter the battlefield, conjure a dart. There's a tower. Nice. That's not so bad. And this. And the revolving wilds. Deadly Riptide. Deals 3 damage to target creature and you gain 2 life. For a 2-drop, that's alright. Hoarding Recluse, Reach and Death Touch. So that's kind of handy. When it dies, put one of the target card from the graveyard onto the bottom of its own library. Ooh. Spicy. And then you shuffle it and get it to the top. Unleash Shell. Deals 5 damage to target creature and planeswalker and 2 damage to that permanent's controller. No wonder it's a 5-drop. Exile target creature. It gains at the beginning. Okay. It's a patch 1. Key to the city. Nice. Tap to discard a card. Up to 1 target creature can't be blocked this turn. Whenever it comes untapped, you may pay 2. If you do, draw a card. Phyrexian Horrors. It seems I've spent a lifetime of mouthing mechanically? Say thank you, sit up straight, use your napkin, close your mouth when you chew, don't lean back in your chair. Just when I finally got my husband squared away, the kids came along. Oh my god. I think I'll open all my packs on Discord later. That sounds like a good time. Nothing. Okay, Patchwork Resolute. Oh, got another one from the bonus sheet. Nice. One time boon where if you cast a creature that patch. Nope. Battlefield with an additional 1/1 counter on it. Nice. Chromatic Star. I like this artwork. Oh my goodness. I like this artwork a lot. Oh, there's a skeleton in like the corner of it too. There's like a skeleton head and stuff. But then there's the star. 1 tap, sacrifice the star, add 1 mana of any colour. When it's put into the graveyard from the battlefield, draw a card. So it's extra. So it's one extra mana of any colour and then draw. Sudden Raps jump scare. First the doctor told me the good news. He said that I was going to have a disease named after me. Oh no! No, no, that's not fun! It's just cycling. That's a cool image. It is. I might open like one more set today. Just because because then I could just open like a couple of them every stream. So I'll just do the Phyrexian one then. I'll just do a couple more next stream. Crawling Chorus. That's fun. Oh no, it's toxic. Dies, create a 1/1 colourless Phyrexian Might. This can't be blocked either. Oh, scummy. Vigilance. Oh, it has Proliferate, of course. Enter the battlefield, choose 1. Target creature gets +2/+2 and gains Vigilance. What do sea monsters eat? I don't know. Enter the battlefield, you may return another creature. If you do, make a 1/1. Colors Phyrexian Might. Fish and ships. The one looks like a spore druid. Wait, it's called Spore Slinger. Yeah. Well, our card art is on point. It is. Ruthless Predation. 1, 2. It fights target creature you don't control. Slime. Trample. And cool. Conjure a card named in your graveyard. Actually, double. The art has always been great. It has. What did one snowman say to another? Wait, do you smell carrot? Crawling Chorus is my aesthetic goal for next year. What the hell? What do you mean? What do you mean that's your aesthetic goal next year? Show! Spore druids are perfect for like evil druid builds in D&D. I mean, you ain't wrong. You certainly ain't wrong. Just quickly checking some. What's the tallest building in the world? A library, of course. It has so many stories. Oh boy. Mesmerizing dose. Let's proliferate again. One second. There we go. Sorry, I just got a text from somebody, so I just wanted to answer that. Don't take life too seriously. Remember, you'll never get out of it alive. Oh boy. Glistening extractor. Oil counters. There's one more oil counter on there. Put another oil counters on there, and then remove all of them. Gotcha. Let's try again. Oh boy. Tyrannax Atrocity, Haste and Toxic. Oh, no wonder it's a 5-drop. Oh, Toxic 3. Escaped Experiment, that's me. Sorry. This is just me. Sorry about this, guys. Attacks, target creature and opponent controls gets X minus 0 when X is the number of artifacts. Okay. Surgical Skull Bomb. One, tap that, draw a card. Return target creature's owner's hand, draw a card. Gotcha. Bring the ending. Counter target spell unless the controller pays 2. Counter that spell instead if its controller has 3 or more poison counters. Oh, so if poison's already happened, then you're able to just do this without the Destroy target artifact, enchantment or creature with flying, if that's permanently on that. Proliferate. Stealing. That's another way of getting Toxic and the guy out. Spawning pod. Nice. If poison, broken. If no poison, bad card. Gotcha. Thank you. I'll do this one as the final one for today, but I might do another set of cards next stream. So Hazard's Blast deals 1 damage to each creature your opponent controls. Each creature your opponent's control can't block its turn. Target creature gains +4/+4. Wait, for a 2-drop it gives +4/+4 for just like a 1-turn? Oh, huh. That's good for like a rush thing. Phyrexian Boar Beast. That's a proliferate again. What else? Equal Aberration. That's my kind of card. I know to say that money talks, but all my say is goodbye. Right. I think I will I've got like plenty of cards. I don't think I'll be able to open them all this stream. Because I might just do like a couple of them at the end of every stream now. Just to like show what I'm getting. Because then finally, once I do like other streams, I can always do like a couple of like 1 or 2 rounds of Magic at the end of them too. But yeah, I think I'm gonna leave it there. Because I want to get a little bit of rest. I need to do a bit more work today anyway, so I'm going to be doing that off stream. But yeah, I'm really grateful for people coming by. It's been an absolute pleasure as always. Let's start telling people their brain is an app. Maybe they'll want to use it. Nah, anytime. It's been an absolute pleasure. And we technically studied, so it's all well and good. All well and good. We did study. To make this quicker. So let me see. Hey Raps! My regards to all at the company. They send their regards back to you. It's all good. Don't need to thank me for that. Following. Who's still up? Rue's up. Noisy's up. Just randomly raid into Zendrea. Centra. Thank you for the headphones, Mobia. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Let me see. Let's go into... Yo, do it. Raid Zen. Do I? Do I just raid Zen for no reason? Oh boy. Well. She's only just started too. Would you do it for a Scooby Sack? You know what? Screw it, she's only just started. I'm going to at least just, I'm just gonna do it and see what happens at this point. Cool. Cool, why not? Why not? I've got nothing to lose except my dignity. Oh boy. Right, in that case, to people who just joined, thank you so much for joining. To people who have been here the entire time, thank you so much for doing that too. Sorry, I'm very nervous, but yeah, until the next time these archives are open, you need for simply to ask. Abara, for now, are enough with Bar. Bye everybody. What am I doing? What am I doing with this? Oh boy.